Here's what you need to know before you dive into A12. When dealing with all the 4 basic operations, if you have 2 rational numbers, your answer will always be rational. If you have a rational number and an irrational number, your answer will always be irrational. And if you have 2 irrational numbers, your answer may be rational or irrational depending on the numbers. Let's look at some examples. The number v is rational. Which statement about v minus pi is true? Well, since v is rational and pi is irrational, our answer must be irrational. Next, the number w is rational. Which statement about w divided by 5 is true? Well, since w is rational and 5 is rational, our answer must be rational. Next, the number s is irrational. Which statement about pi plus s is true? Well, since pi is irrational and s is irrational, our answer could be rational or irrational depending on the value of s. The reason for this is that s could be an irrational number like the square root of 2, and if that were the case, our answer would be irrational. However, s could also be negative pi, in which case pi plus negative pi is 0, and 0 is a rational number. Next, how can you support this channel to continue making videos? Well, it's pretty easy. You just need to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Next, the number c is irrational. Which statement about c divided by 8 is true? Well, if c is irrational and we're dividing by a rational number, which is 8, then our answer must be irrational. Next, the number w is irrational. Which statement about w times the square root of 34 is true? Well, since w is irrational and the square root of 34 is irrational, our answer could be rational or irrational. This is because w could be something like pi, in which case pi times the square root of 34 is irrational. However, w could also be the square root of 34, in which case the square root of 34 times itself equals 34, making it rational. Next, the number v is irrational. Which statement about v times 10 is true? Well, since v is irrational and 10 is rational, our answer must be irrational. Next, the number v is irrational. Which statement about the square root of 27 times v is true? Just like before, since we have 2 irrational numbers, it can be rational or irrational depending on the value of v. If v happens to be the square root of 27, then our answer is rational, and if it's any other irrational number, our answer is irrational. That's all I've got for this lesson, but if you want to see more videos just like this, you should check out the Algebra 1 IXL playlist right here. This is Mr. Leo with Epic Math. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.